Do you love neighborhood shindigs? If so, you're going to love living in Texas, and in this video I'm going to share with you 7 things I personally love about living in Texas. Imagine a scene straight out of a sitcom with kids playing in the front yard, neighbors debating about who the ultimate grill master is, and maybe a little bit of Facebook drama. Well, that is Texas, and I love it. I love the spring and the fall weather. Now, it does get a little bit stormy here in May, but I do love the weather. Another thing I love about living in North Texas in particular is being so close to the DFW International Airport. So if you want to go anywhere in the world, it's just a hop and skip and jump away. You can fly down to Cancun in 2.5 hours. You can fly to LA. You can fly to New York. You can fly to Australia. And there's even a direct flight to Australia. The #1 thing I love about living in North Dallas-Fort Worth in Texas is the culture. Like even in my own neighborhood, we had an HOA meeting last night in the front, in the middle of the cul-de-sac, and it was just a great culture. Everyone brought their lawn chairs out. And they do that actually on a regular basis. They don't need an HOA meeting to meet on the front lawn. And so I just love the people, the culture, the yes ma'am, the no ma'am, the cute kids running, the family dynamic. I love North Texas for that reason. With the weather so beautiful right now, I love Texas weather. Now, it can get a little bit humid. I'm sure you've seen that. I'm actually coming up with a weather video very soon for you guys. Hint, hint, the tornadoes in Texas, the #1 place is actually Houston, and not North Texas, which everyone thinks of North Texas as tornadoes. But anyway, that's another video. I can't wait for you guys to see that. But I really do love the weather in Texas. I can even withstand the hot summers as long as it doesn't sit above 100 degrees for too long like last year. The 4th thing I love about living in North Texas, or North DFW in particular, is the schools are wonderful. There are so many schools to choose from. So if you love good old-fashioned values, great schools, the suburbs of North Dallas-Fort Worth are wonderful. The 5th thing I love about living in North Texas, in Dallas-Fort Worth, is I love that there's so many places of worship. And so there is a diversity when it comes to religion, but I do love that there are churches on every street corner, just about. We were in Weatherford and it was like no joke. There was a church on every single corner in downtown Weatherford. We laughed out loud. But I do love that it's again, a family value, a God value in North Texas. Now, not everyone believes in God, but I do love that the overarching culture at least believes in some deity. And if you saw a recent video about my move to Roanoke, Texas, the other thing I love about Dallas-Fort Worth cities, and these are all the cities, we've done a lot of research on these cities to see what they have to offer, and the majority of these cities just have wonderful community events. I do love Roanoke. Like, we're part of the Metroport Chamber of Commerce, which is Roanoke, Westlake, Trophy Club, North Lake, Justin, these surrounding towns here, and they put on great community events along with the actual cities put on wonderful community events. Just about every city has a farmer's market on Saturday. And last Saturday, we just hopped farmers markets on a Saturday morning to see what was out there, who had the best stuff. And let me just say this, if you've never heard of Watauga, they had the best this past weekend. Watauga, out of all cities, it's a real small city near Keller, had the best farmers market. And the 7th thing I really love about living in North Texas, Dallas-Fort Worth area is there are so many activities to do. Okay, so we don't have the mountains, we don't have the beach, but we do have pickleball. So we went to play pickleball with our team last week and it was a blast. I love the atmosphere. We also have movie theaters, of course, like everywhere else. Top golf. We have, again, the community events, kayaking, There's a creek not too far from here, and there are creeks all throughout Dallas-Fort Worth that you can do kayaking. There are lakes here, so you can go boating. So many neighbors have swimming pools. You can go swimming, as well as many of these cities have rec centers that have swimming pools, clubs for the family, very inexpensive workout facilities at the rec centers. We also have Lifetime Fitness here. If you have a Lifetime Fitness there, let me know, because we love Lifetime. There's one that's about to be built in Westlake that I'm super excited about. There's one in North Fort Worth and Colleyville. So they're all throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. So all the things to do, walking trails, biking. We do have hiking, but don't think of like mountain hiking. We may have some small hills to go hiking at, or in the northeast section of Dallas, there's some great hiking trails. Or even around the lakes, there are great hiking places. So I do love that there's so many activities to do, events to attend here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Now, not everything is bliss here in Dallas-Fort Worth, so stay tuned for my next video where I'm gonna share the dark side of living in Texas. And if you are going to be moving, you wanna buy or sell a home in Texas, we would love to be your real estate team of choice. All you have to do is email us, call us, or fill out our questionnaire in the link below to set up a Zoom consultation with us. Thanks so much for watching.